Yo, it's your boy Caswell with The Silent, a podcast. And man, we're back with another one. And a quick one at that. Yo, hit that like button. It's free. Comment below. And as always, subscribe if you got the time. And we appreciate that love. And for this, let's get straight into it. Floyd Schofield, a.k.a. Mr. Kid Austin himself, June 28, 2025, shocked the world with a first-round TKO stoppage. Probably would have led into a full-blown knockout if the ref didn't step in against the likes of Tevin Farmer. And if you had watched our 3-minute fight drills, our 3-minute fight breakdowns, we did pick the likes of Floyd Schofield, a.k.a. Kid Austin, to win this fight. But I picked him by by split decision. I thought it was going to be a tough scrap. I thought it was going to be good war. I thought it was going to go all the way down. I thought the veteran tactics from Tevin Farmer was going to carry him through this fight, especially towards the back half of this fight, and that Floyd was going to start off strong, and I guess the hell he did. He started off very strong. He started off very quick. A little bit different than what I was thinking as well, is he fought a little bit off that back foot and caught the likes of Tevin Farmer with a counter, a right hand counter at that. A nice little short chopping punch that put him down. And then after that, then he pressed him. Then he got off that front foot and started wearing the likes of Tevin Farmer out and doing what I thought he was going to do. Originally, it was kind of press the action, being the bigger fighter, the stronger fighter in that ring with the more oomph and power, and try to, little man the likes of Tevin Farmer early and then maybe gas out. But we never got to see that because of the power he possessed. I've never seen Floyd hit that crisp. I've seen him hit hard, but he hit Tevin so crisp. I don't think y'all understand. He hit him so precise. The precision was on point. This young man's eye for Tevin was on point, locked in. That is showing the growth of a fighter. Now, I'm not going to write home too much on this because Tevin Farmer gets hit. You saw it in the Williams Zepeda fight. He was getting worn out. He was getting hit throughout that fight. And I even said on 3-minute fight drills, our 3-minute fight breakdowns, I was a little bit worried about the likes of Tevin Farmer getting hit by Floyd Schofield as much as he was by Williams Zepeda, because I think Floyd was a little stronger. It was going to break him down, especially to some body shots. That he need to, implement that Philly shell and head defense a little bit better and move out the way. Don't try to absorb too many shots being a macho man. But you can see Tevin made a very critical mistake early on in this fight. He didn't respect Floyd's power. He tried to walk him down early. That's why I was a little bit surprised that Floyd was on the back foot and Tevin was pumping, trying to press him and get that action. And he got caught clean, crisp. And that's all it took. That one overhand right, that quick short chopping counter that knocked him down. I mean, that started, and after that was done. You didn't respect that young man's power, and that young man had power in that early rounds. And I thought Tevin would have known that. I thought he would have tried to see what Floyd was going to bring and try to counter himself and stay out the way, make him waste some energy, take him to the deep waters. But you tested and found out, and shout out to that man, boy. Floyd Schofield showed us all he's nothing to play with. Now, again, can't write home too much about this, because now we got the likes of Shakur Stevenson around the corner. July, what's the fight? Is it the 12th or the 19th? 19th. And now I want to see that fight. What would have happened February 22nd, 2025 between the likes of Floyd Schofield and Shakur Stevenson? I don't think Shakur gets hit with the shots that Tevin just got hit with that in the first round. I don't think very few fighters would even took that kind of, risk. They would at least respected the young man a little bit more than that, than trying to walk him down that early. That everybody's their strongest in the first damn round. You try to get a feel out, see what's going on. And I think Shakur Stevenson is a mastermind in that ring, defensively sound, and he wouldn't have got hit with that kind of shot. But what it did make me think of is when he does get hit with that kind of shot later in the fight, or you get hit to the body and start slowing down some of that footwork that Shakur has. How does that fight look now? seeing that Floyd Schofield is growing into a man, going into a true fighter there. His precision's getting better. This might be dangerous. You're letting this young man get too much experience that he's starting to catch up, and his IQ is getting better. You even heard it on some interviews and some talks that he is growing. They weren't even worried about winning this fight. If you heard them on some of their interviews, yeah, they thought they were going to win the fight. They even said they thought they were going to stop him. But they were also not worried about losing their O. That's something great to hear about a young fighter. He wasn't even worried about losing his O. He was worried about getting experience. And now Floyd Schofield's experience is growing by leaps and bounds. He just got in there with a veteran fighter. Now, it wasn't a lot, half a damn round, but it was still experience, no headgear, in a real fight in front of real fans, getting that experience, getting that rhythm, testing out his precision, testing out them shots, testing that he can counter people, testing out his speed. It was quick. That counter came so quick. Now, y'all letting this young man get too much experience. What will a Shakur Stevenson and, Floyd Austin fight look like? I think it still leans in the favor of the likes of Shakur Stevenson to outbox him right now, but I could be wrong. That's going to be an interesting fight. Now we got to see this. Styles make fights. Obviously, got to see what the like Shakur Stevenson does with William Zepeda. And then depending on how that goes and how that looks and everybody comes out okay, we should be able to get this fight on next. I don't see no reason it can't happen. It's either that or Abdullah Mason. And that's going to be a hell of a good fight, too. Two young up-and-coming prospects now turning into contenders, true champions, actually, in the likes of Abdullah Mason. Man, the sport of boxing is crazy, and it's growing quick, and it's growing fast. I'm excited to see where it's going. Shout out to Floyd Schofield and his dad for sure for pushing them. Shout out to the real fathers out there taking care of their kids, pushing them and growing with them and being embedded in their lives, trying to help them grow as young men and young ladies for the young female fighters out there. But in this case of Floyd Schofield, man, shout out to his dad for doing what he's doing. Yes, he's a little crazy. Yes, he's got some antics. Yes, he does a little bit too much talking. I don't agree with some of the things he does. I think he needs to let his son talk a little bit more, but salute to him because I understand. He just wants the best for his son and wants him to continue to grow, and he's his biggest hype man. He is his biggest supporter, as he should be. Salute to that. I respect that. It's time to see what's going to go next then. I mean, it's always something next in the sport of boxing, right? You did what you did that day. Now let's get it going. Is he ready for the likes of Shakur Stevens? That's who they said they wanted next. I think he is. Put him in there. Get that experience. He ain't afraid to lose that O. That would be a hell of a great experience getting there with Shakur Stevenson. Let these men see who is the best young fighter right now in the 135-pound division. If not, let's get on with Abdullah Mason. He's a young prospect, turns down no fade. This is a great time. Shout out to Floyd Schofield, man. We talked too long on this, man. Let us know what you think. Hit that comment section. Hit that like button first. And as always, subscribe if you got the time. We appreciate that love. Until the next time. Peace.